Chapter 13. New Beginnings, Dimensions Collide. Part 1, The Awakening. A wave of relief washed over the Nexus chamber as the shimmering portal stabilized. Alex, her celestial form flickering slightly from the ordeal within the dimensional anomaly, stumbled through, collapsing into the waiting arms of Dr. Walsh and Hawk. Tears welled up in Dr. Walsh's eyes as she held Alex close, the echo of fear and uncertainty finally fading. Exhaustion, etched on all their faces, spoke volumes of the harrowing journey they had undertaken. Yet, a sense of triumph lingered in the air. They had rewritten the Devourer's code, staving off a potential multiversal catastrophe. As Dr. Vasquez monitored Alex's vitals, relief slowly morphed into concern. "Tell us what happened," he said, his voice gentle. "What did you encounter within the anomaly?" Alex, her voice raspy, recounted her harrowing experience. Trapped in a twisted reflection of Earth, she had faced warped versions of her friends and colleagues, their personalities twisted by the Devourer's influence. She had battled not just physical threats but also the emotional manipulation of a fractured reality. But Alex, fueled by the hope of returning home and the unwavering faith of the Guardians, had persevered. She discovered a hidden pocket within the anomaly, a sanctuary untouched by the Devourer's corruption. There, she encountered a group of survivors, refugees from a dimension ravaged by the Devourer in the past. They had learned to harness remnants of celestial energy, using it to create a beacon that resonated with the Nexus signature. It was this beacon, faint yet persistent, that Dr. Walsh had eventually amplified, guiding Alex back home. As Alex finished her tale, a heavy silence settled upon the chamber. The battle with the Devourer might be over, but the scars it left were undeniable. They had witnessed the destructive potential of the anomaly, the warped realities it created, and the despair it bred. Dr. Vasquez, his voice filled with newfound determination, addressed the assembled Guardians. "The threat of the Devourer may be subdued, but our work is far from over. We must not only rebuild what has been lost but also help the fractured dimensions heal." Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, spoke first. "But how can we mend these broken realities? Their very foundations have been corrupted." Dr. Vasquez gestured towards a holographic display depicting the fractured dimensions, swirling like storm clouds around the Nexus. "We can offer them guidance, share the knowledge and technology we possess. We can help them achieve a level of stability, a foundation upon which they can rebuild their own societies." Dr. Walsh, her mind swirling with possibilities, interjected. "But what about the refugees Alex encountered? They possess a unique understanding of the anomaly. Their knowledge could be invaluable in navigating these fractured realities." Hawk, ever the pragmatist, added, "We can't simply throw ourselves headfirst into every broken dimension. We need a plan, a strategy." A tense silence followed. The task ahead was daunting. Repairing the fractured dimensions while safeguarding the multiverse was a monumental undertaking. Yet, a new energy, fueled by a sense of responsibility and a desire for a brighter future, began to crackle in the air. Sensing the shift in mood, Dr. Vasquez addressed the Guardians. "We begin by forming a task force. A group of Guardians, with Alex's unique perspective and the refugees' invaluable knowledge, will embark on exploratory missions, assessing the state of the fractured dimensions." A murmur of agreement rippled through the chamber. This wasn't just about safeguarding the multiverse. It was about building bridges, fostering collaboration, and extending a helping hand to those in need. But the challenges were far from over. The Guardians themselves were a fractured group, hailing from diverse celestial realms and wielding different forms of power. Uniting them under a common banner, fostering trust and understanding, would be a task in itself. Dr. Vasquez, anticipating this concern, continued. "We will also establish a council of representatives, a body that unites the Guardians and the refugees. Through open dialogue and shared knowledge, we can chart a course forward." Hope flickered in the eyes of the Guardians. They were not a single, homogeneous force, but a diverse collective of beings. Yet, in their differences lay their strength. By understanding and respecting each other's cultures and perspectives, they could forge a stronger, more unified front. The conversation shifted towards another pressing issue, the long-term future of the multiverse. With the immediate threat of the Devourer neutralized, the Guardians could finally turn their attention towards achieving a true utopia. Dr. Walsh, her mind ablaze with scientific curiosity, spoke first. Imagine if we could combine our celestial energy with the technological advancements of different dimensions. We could usher in a post-scarcity society on a galactic scale. A Kardashev Level 2 civilization, harnessing the energy of stars themselves to meet the needs of all sentient beings. A murmur of awe rippled through the chamber. The concept of a Kardashev Level 2 civilization was a distant dream, even for the most advanced societies within the multiverse. It required not just technological prowess but also a deep understanding of celestial mechanics and the ability to manage vast amounts of energy safely and efficiently. Apollo, the radiant god of light, his celestial form shimmering with renewed vigor, interjected. An ambitious goal, Dr. Walsh. But harnessing stellar energy is no easy feat. It requires intricate technology and a level of societal cohesion rarely achieved. Dr. Walsh, undeterred by the challenges, pressed on. True, but imagine the possibilities. With abundant energy, we could focus on scientific advancement, explore the farthest reaches of the multiverse, and devote resources to environmental restoration projects on a galactic scale. A holographic display flickered to life, depicting Earth, a vibrant blue and green marble suspended in the vast expanse of space. But upon closer inspection, scars of human activity were evident: deforestation, pollution, and the ever-widening scars of resource depletion. Dr. Walsh gestured towards the image. Look at Earth. We may have transcended the limitations of our planet, but the scars of our past remain. We can use this newfound potential to heal our homeworld. Hawk, ever the pragmatist, grounded the conversation. These are all worthy goals, Dr. Walsh. But achieving them will require a paradigm shift. Not just for us, the Guardians, but for all sentient beings across the multiverse. He turned to Alex, her celestial form still shimmering with the aftereffects of her ordeal. You, Alex, have a unique perspective. You've seen the devastation the Devourer can wreak, but you've also witnessed the resilience of those who survived. What can we learn from them? Alex, her voice thoughtful, spoke. Fear and scarcity were the Devourer's tools. It thrived on conflict and competition. To achieve a new future, we need to foster cooperation, trust, and a sense of shared responsibility. Exactly, Hawk said. We need to guide humanity and other societies towards a future where automation takes care of the mundane, freeing up individuals to pursue creativity, exploration, and self-improvement. The conversation flowed throughout the night. Ideas were exchanged, plans were formulated, and a sense of collective purpose began to solidify within the Nexus chamber. Dr. Vasquez, watching the diverse group interact, a smile tugging at his lips, finally addressed them. We have a long road ahead of us. There will be challenges, disagreements, and unforeseen obstacles. But one thing is certain. We are no longer alone. Together, with open minds and a shared vision, we can build a brighter future for all. The chamber hummed with a renewed energy. The threat of the Devourer might be subdued, but a new chapter had begun. It was a chapter filled with hope, collaboration, and the audacious goal of ushering in a new era of peace and prosperity for the entire multiverse. As the Guardians dispersed, each carried with them the weight of responsibility and the spark of a new dream. A dream of a united, thriving multiverse, where scarcity was a relic of the past, and the potential of every being could truly flourish. The end of Part 1, The Awakening. If you've enjoyed diving into the immersive worlds and captivating narratives of Dimensions Collide and other creative projects, consider supporting my work on Patreon. Your support helps me continue to create engaging content and explore new storytelling avenues. As a patron, you'll gain access to exclusive behind-the-scenes content, early access to new chapters and updates, and the opportunity to participate in polls and discussions to shape the direction of future projects. Join our community of fellow adventurers and storytellers on Patreon and become part of the journey today.